Good morning. Today is Friday, April 22nd, and this video it's for period 4, environmental science. All right, so we made it for another week. Today's work requires you to do 2 assignments in one day. So I'm going to make this video very quickly. All right, hopefully 5 minutes. Okay, so let me go straight there. Don't forget that before you start anything, you should be checking in on this form. And after you check in, you can move on to the website to see what is going on. Okay, so let me move the check-in first all the way to the top, and then you go onto the website. Once you get there, we'll go over the objectives. Let me move me down there. Let me choose period 6, not period 6, period 4, week 2, and we'll go over the objectives for today. And I don't think it changed. For some of my classes, the objectives and the activities are changing as I see the progress and how much work you can do. But so far, nothing is changing for period 4. Most of you are doing the work, and most of you are doing the work well. All right, here we go. So 2 things for today. You are going to differentiate between these 3 names: COVID-19, coronavirus, and SARS-CoV-2. You know, what do they mean? Are they the same thing? Are they talking about the virus as a group or something more specific? Um, when we classify living things, we look at characteristics, physical characteristics, and DNA to describe the living thing, and we give that living thing a scientific name, and then it would be very easy to identify. But this is not a living thing; it's a virus. So it's hard to give it a name that everybody can use. All right, you're going to read a little bit about this, how many institutions call this virus something else, depending on what they are talking about. So, differentiation between these 3 names. Hopefully, you'll get to know what they are. And finally, we go back to the CER. We've done this before. You have a CER activity which will count as a quiz, and that will give you the 100 points for the week. Some of them count as homework, some as attendance, some as participation, and of course, this one will be an assessment. So please do all of that. Don't forget, this video will be posted down here as activity 4. So let's go on to your work. Click on classwork, and you see the 2 activities there. I'll click on the first one. It's very straightforward. It looks like a lot. All right, read everything. My instructions are straightforward. All right, some background information, the objective for today. So read what you're supposed to be doing. I'm not going to read this for you. You can read that on your own. So read what you're supposed to be doing. You will be filling out a table, looking at these 3 different sites. And even though it's asking the same question, it's asking you, are there any differences on how each one of these institutions describes coronavirus, COVID-19, or SARS-CoV-2? All right, let me move this guy. It is jumping. All right, so one of them you may have heard in the news: WHO, the World Health Organization, CDC. You may have heard that as well before. There you go. NIH, the National Institute of Health, Allergies and Diseases. Okay, each one of these is an authority. It's not just some guy talking on TV, radio, or posting something online. You want to know about a disease, this is where you go and find out on what's going on. There are scientists giving information to the public, and we as the public can access that information by clicking on these links right here. So find the differences. How do they describe these three different names? Are they different? I know I found a few differences, so I want you to find them too. A few questions after it. Um, were they easy to read, explain? Are there differences and the definitions? Okay, but now that you've seen these definitions, now that you've seen everything that you need to know about viruses, how will you describe them in your own words? For example, I can write coronavirus is. In your own words, what is it? Don't read anything. Once you're done answering, think about what you did during the week. Close your eyes. Coronavirus is. What comes to your mind? Write it down. Okay. Corona. I can go on. COVID 19 is. Same thing. COVID 19 is. What is it? Don't go out there and copy and paste, based on everything you've read during the week and today. What do you think that is? SARS CoV 2. Same thing. Is. What is that? Are they the same? Is there anything here that's the same? Is different? You will have an idea. Once again, don't copy and paste. I know many of you like to do that. Do not copy and paste. Just tell me what it is based on this information. Okay? So I'm going to leave that there. So that's activity one. For the second activity, I know I'm going past 5 minutes now. CER. No need to explain what a CER is. We've done this throughout the year. Okay? So I'm just going to review it and I'm going to stop the video. So, question. What are the most effective ways your family can protect itself from COVID 19? 1, 2, 3, 4 answers, tops. Simple answers. All right? Keep it simple, straight forward, to the point. I don't want any explanations here. We can do this because no. We can do this, period. Tell me what you can do. Evidence. Why do you choose that? Why do you think that's important? How does that help? Okay? Explain why you did this. If I say, well, you know what? Wash your hands. In evidence, you tell me why. Where did you find that evidence? We had a few readings before, and I'm giving you more information today. Reasoning. Explain your evidence. Why does that work? Okay? And that's it. Don't forget, if you have 3 evidences, I need 3 explanations right here. Do not leave anything blank. It's a quiz. All right? So do the best you can. Email me. I'll be here all day. If you have any missing work, send it to me as well. And don't forget, I'm not taking any points off for being late. Just want to see you trying. Okay. All right, kids. Don't forget, I miss you, and I'll see you on Monday or Tuesday. See you Tuesday. And that's it. Toodaloo.